The KMCO worker who died in yesterday's plant explosion has now been identified. He's 27-year-old James Bubba Mangum. Mangum was a resident of Daisetta and a graduate of Sam Houston State University. We have team coverage tonight as we learn more about the deadly explosion and fire.
Let's start with Jessica Borg. Jessica, you went to Daisetta. Such a tough loss for that community. Mangum was born and raised there.
That's right, Mia and Len. He was known as Bubba. Bubbly Bubba, always smiling and laughing. Friends here tell me that when his father died, other community members stepped in to help raise him and his sister. And tonight, the community is describing his loss as heartbreaking.
He was just a delightful young man. Everybody's going to miss him because he was always so comical and everything was, he always made light of things.
You get a sense of his personality in these photos from his 2010 high school yearbook. James Mangum, known as Bubba, was well known and well liked here in Daisetta, a small, close-knit community with a population of about 1,000.
The community will surround the family and see that their needs are met.
Kelly Berry had known Bubba since he was a child. When she learned that number 21 on the football team was killed in yesterday's plant fire, it stopped her in her tracks.
I just immediately felt nauseous and heartbroken.
The 27-year-old worked at the KMCO plant in Crosby, about 30 miles from Daisetta. He was killed, 2 others critically injured after an explosion rocked the area. Officials say a transfer line ignited a tank full of the chemical isobutylene.
I thought to myself, that poor boy.
Kevin Dodd was Bubba Mangum's neighbor. Mangum was an agriculture business graduate of Sam Houston State and tended to his family's property, along with helping other people with theirs.
We've always been good friends.
He was an honor student, but also voted to have the finest ride and most fun to be around. Berry, a lifelong educator, says she was proud to know him and devastated to lose him.
When you lose one, it doesn't matter how old they are or how young they are. They're one of your babies, and it's just heartbreaking.
Now, family members declined to be interviewed, simply saying that their loss was too raw right now to speak about him publicly. We are live this evening in Daisetta. Jessica Borg, KHOU 11 News.
So very difficult and so very understandable. Thank you, Jess.